How to replace a Serpentine belt on a second generation Dodge Ram equipped with a Cummins Turbo Diesel engine. For this we'll need a 3/8 inch drive ratchet. If your stock belt tensioner has been replaced with an aftermarket unit, you may need a 1/2 inch drive ratchet instead. We'll also need a crude form of breaker bar. This is just to give us a little extra leverage as we loosen up that belt. For this we use a 5/8 inch drive deep socket that goes on the back of here and allows us to get that little extra leverage that makes the job a lot easier. Lucky for us, Dodge included a sticker of the belt orientation for both AC and non-AC configurations on the top of the core support to make remembering how to put it back on really super easy. So now taking our 3/8 inch drive ratchet and putting it in the bolt loosening position, we're going to take the square drive and make it perpendicular with the handle. Approximately is good enough. So now we're going to take it and we're going to insert it into the square socket built into the belt tensioner. Now we will put our cheater bar on the ratchet and we'll loosen up the ratchet and remove the belt off the alternator pulley. With this we can now put the ratchet all the way back, allowing the belt tensioner to get bottomed out and for us to be able to remove the ratchet. You may have to press the release button on your ratchet to get it off. Now we will take the belt and pull it off all the pulleys. Like so. To remove it from the fan pulley, what we will do is we'll put it on to the front of the fan pulley and rotate the fan and make sure the belt goes on the front of the blade that comes up. Doing this, the belt should come off the fan completely. Like so, and should fall down all the way. To install the belt, we must now loop it over the fan pulley. So to do this, we'll just take the belt and push it over the top of the blade. And then rotate the fan belt, putting the belt on the opposite side or in the front of the blade as you go. Doing this should put the belt on and around the fan blades. We got one fan blade here that's being a little bit of a stickler. You can do that manually, and there we go. Normally you can install the belt onto the crank pulley from above. However, because I'm running this timing marker, I must put it on from underneath. Like so. We can now take the slack of the belt and go straight from the crank and loop it over top of the belt tensioner. Now taking the extra slack from the belt, we're going to loop it underneath the AC compressor pulley. It may take a couple tries to get the ribs on the belt correctly aligned with the ribs on the pulley. Now we must put the belt on the fan pulley. As you can see, it's already done. Now we will loop the belt underneath the water pump pulley, which may appear like an idler. Now we will take our 3/8 inch drive ratchet and insert it into the belt tensioner. Holding the handle up so it doesn't fall down, we will take our breaker bar setup and lower the handle as far as it'll go. Now, keeping the belt tight, we will crank over the stock belt tensioner until we can get the belt on the alternator pulley. Before removing all tension from the belt tensioner, make sure that the belt is properly aligned with the ribs on the pulleys. After you're sure that everything is correct, remove all tension on the belt tensioner and remove the ratchet. Give the belt a good double check and make sure everything is aligning correctly, and then start the engine. And again, watch to see if there's any issues. Thanks for watching.